So we have the three deepest shades here. But hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ohemaa. Welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hey! So the last time I did a full face of drugstore products, you guys actually really enjoyed it. I did tell you that I was going to go try to do a full face of Nyx video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a full face of mostly Nyx Cosmetics products. I'm going to show you the Nyx products and I'm going to show you the non-Nyx products just in case you want to see it. So if you want to see what products we got in from Nyx, because we're actually partnering on an Instagram post, and I figured I might as well go ahead and make it like use some of the products in my full face video for you guys. So no, this video is not sponsored, but the Instagram video is, so definitely head over to Instagram and check that video out. So you know, support your girl, you know what I mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this full face of mostly Nyx products. No, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I have a story with Nyx where whenever I started doing makeup, I predominantly used their Nyx Photogenic Concealer. I don't think they have those right now. I think they replaced those concealers with the Nyx Can't Stop Won't Stop concealers. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and get started. If you guys haven't seen my eyeshadow prep video, definitely go ahead and check that out because I live by the Nyx Proof It eyeshadow primer. It is what I used before. It is what I still use today. Every time I ran out, I always go ahead and buy another one. Okay, so with our brows done, we're going to go in with the Nyx Proof It eyeshadow primer. I generally just apply some of it to my eyes and blend it in with my finger. It is very fluid, and I use this to help my eyes not get oily because I have oily skin, you know. Now that that's blended in, I'm gonna be using this NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette. It's this little palette. It has like a ton of colors in it, and that's why I chose it. This is what that palette looks like on the inside. Very, very, very colorful palette. I want to do something fairly simple, but this is a very cute palette and I don't know which colors I'm going to use yet. So we're going to do a light base. That's essentially all I was trying to allude to. Trying to figure out what base we're going to be working with today. Okay, we're using the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime in the shade number 1. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take this shade and place it in the inner corners of my eye, and maybe take the purple shade. I want to do purple, but let's see how the mustardy one goes first. It actually is very pigmented, like it's more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. So we are not upset with this. I'm gonna blend it up a little bit. And of course I want to use the same brush for the whole eye look. Okay guys, so I went ahead and added that purple to the outer part of my eye. I thought it was recording, but apparently we lost the footage, but I literally blended it in the same way that I blended in the mustard shade, and now I'm going to show you how I blend both of the shades together. I'm going to that mustard shade now, and I'm going to blend into the purple a bit so that the blend looks very seamless together like that. I'm going to use a little bit of this Can't Stop Won't Stop powder to blend the edges of this look out. This is a very subtle color look. Very, very subtle. And I am here for it. Okay, so now that my eyes are semi done, we're gonna go in with the NYX the Marshmallow Primer. This is it looks like it looks like whipped cream, okay? It's a marshmallow primer, and according to the NYX website, it says that it's a 10-in-1 multitasking primer that's infused with smoothing marshmallow root extract. I didn't know marshmallow was an actual plant to have a root to extract, but marshmallow root extract, soft whips texture. The primer dries down totally transparent. It says that it can extend your makeup wear for up to 16 hours, hydrates, smooths, evens tone, minimizes texture, blurs lines, adds soft focus finish, and keeps makeup fresh. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down first. It's very foamy. It feels very foamy. Feels very, very cold. It also smells like marshmallow. But I feel like the primer expanded and like just took over my face. Next, we're gonna go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder. So essentially you can use it for whatever you want. You can use it as your powder before foundation powder. You can use it as your setting powder for your concealer. You can use it for anything, okay? So we have the three deepest shades here, but so we have the three deepest shades. I'm going to show you guys what they look like from the order of deepest to lightest that we have, okay? So this is the first Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder. This is the shade Cocoa. Next we have the shade Deep. Okay, and then we have the shade Mocha. So about the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, it says meet our first all-day matte and smoothing powder infused with oil absorbing rice powder. This mattifying pressed powder provides an all-day smooth matte finish, no transfer, no smudge, no makeup interruptions, sheer coverage with a non-drying and non-ashy finish for all skin tones. Non-ashy. You got us at non-ashy. Okay, so let's go ahead and mattify this primer. I'm gonna do the primer, the powder primer method, and then we're gonna do like a little wear test just to see what this looks like, because you guys know that we get oily around a certain time, but we're gonna do a wear test so we can see how long this can keep us matte for. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the deep, and I'm using one of my brushes, and I'm just going to pat it in. My face is looking really matte already. I'm just going to do half of my face, and then you guys can see it actually has a little bit of pigment in there. It looks like it's giving me a very nice, smooth skin. Making sure I put some under my eyes as well. So my face definitely does look matte. It does look like it has a little bit of a pigment in it. It does look like it has a little bit of a pigment in it, because you can see like this part of my skin is looking more alive than the primed side of my face. I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over my face, okay? Because I look crazy right now. The primer definitely did sheer out a lot more compared to whenever I put it on. My skin did not feel like matte or tight at all. And I absolutely understand why they would pair the marshmallow primer with the mattifying powder, because they don't want you to feel like your skin is feeling too tight because you like dried all the oils in your skin. This is definitely how you need to prime your skin when you have oily skin, because as much as we want a mattified look, we still want our skin to look like, you know, like it's glowing from within, and not just like matted down to the point where it looks cakey, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some foundation, because why not? But the way I have been loving the LYS products, I don't want to plus the shade is just, you know, it's absolutely gorgeous, and the actual foundation is beautiful too. So next I'm going to go in with the NYX Matte Finish. It's a long-lasting setting spray. And I'm going to spray my skin before I go in with the concealer. Because if you have oily skin, you got to make sure that you're, mattifying your skin as you go. Okay, so we have the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer. This is the shade C22. I believe this is the deepest shade they have, and I don't know why I didn't swatch it on my face before I put my foundation on, but this is what that shade looks like. Okay, what I'm gonna do is actually put it on the inner part of my face so that I can help my face glow up a lot more. I'm gonna do twice the concealer today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it in. So whenever you're doing your foundation routine and you have these harsh lines around where you blend out your concealer, the wise thing to do is not to go ahead and blow out your concealer. The wise thing to do is to use the side that you use to blend in your foundation. You use that to blend out the edges of the concealer. That way the concealer doesn't come up and take over your face. Okay. So next I'm going to go in with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder. And by using the shade Mocha, I'm going to take some of Mocha and I'm going to press it into my under eye to set my face. Definitely made my under eyes look a lot brighter than it would have if I had just used my regular powder for this. But also at the same time, it's like a subtle kind of brightness, if that makes any sense. Let me know if that makes sense down below, okay?
Que tiene belleza y mueve ese booty más con tremenda certeza. Hay con esos ritmos y un par de cervezas. Ya nos ambientamos porque esto apenas comienza. Dígame, sé que nada de lo que veo acá nadie lo comprará, no está a la venta. Y yo le digo más, si tú perreas más, me empeñaría ya para esa vuelta.
Okay, guys, so this is my finished look. I actually realized that I have a lot more stuff, so next time I have to go through everything and not just the stuff that I picked up from the store. If you're somebody who's a beginner at makeup and you don't have any makeup at all and you were looking for a color palette, this palette is gorgeous. You see how beautifully pigmented it looks on the eyes. It is beautiful. Okay, also definitely check out my lashes. This is the style Chalet. I actually cut it so it's shorter in the length, but it's actually a bit longer, and I like it longer. But for natural looks, I like the ones that I cut because then it looks really, really nice. Okay, everything that I used today, I will definitely recommend because you can see how gorgeous and flawless my skin looks right now. Especially the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop matte powder. You can see how very, very gorgeous my face looks. Like my skin looks fantastic. The Marshmallow Primer, it does go on white and it's a bit scary, but it does sheer out. Of course, once you put your setting powder or your foundation on it, it just completely disappears. So you don't have to worry about that, okay? And also, I went ahead and picked up a few of the lip lingeries after the last video that we did. I'm gonna be doing like a little swatch video for you guys later on, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But yeah, everything that I used today, I would definitely recommend that you check it out. Okay, so that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments what your favorite NYX products are. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Yeah.